hope you are doing great tonight. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is our Fire Dragon Friday live stream where we do love and romance readings for all 12 of our beautiful zodiac signs. I hope you are doing great out there tonight. Hope you have been having an amazing week. We took a break actually last week from doing our regular love readings to celebrate the Chinese Lunar New Year of the Metal Ox. That, of course, is still a celebration that is going on because this is a 2-week cycle that is celebrated through. So the last day of our traditional Chinese Lunar New Year celebrations wrap up on the 26th. So that is the cycle that we have. So I still have my banner up. We're still celebrating that festival along with St. Bridget's Day, Imbolc, Lupercalia, Valentine's. All of those spring rites and rituals and festivals are still really in activity through this month of February. So happy birthday to all my Pisces out there. The sun just moved into your sign yesterday, so we are officially in Pisces solar season. So I hope my fishies out there are having amazing birthdays, whether you're already celebrating one or one is coming up for you soon. All the fishy folks are definitely getting activated. We will also be having Venus shift into the sign of Pisces next week. And Pisces to me is one of the most romantic signs. It's a very dreamy, it's emotional, it's sensitive, creative, artistic, and really brings through those beautiful visions and a lot of romance, yes. So there definitely is love, compassion, romance, and that sort of energy coming along as we shift more and more out of Aquarius and into the sign of Pisces. We leave behind the energy of Aquarius, which is more intellectual and more mental body, and we get into the more emotional and spiritual body. So good to see everybody in the chat. Let me just shout out a couple people. There's Krista, there's Eric. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I know we're gonna, I think we might have a good group tonight. I hope so. Justin, or Dragon Emperor, yes. Good to see you there. And Gwen is here in the chat as well. We've got all of our folks coming in slowly but surely. They will all arrive. Good to see everybody. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get into our astrology chart first. That's always what we start with on our Fire Dragon Fridays. And there we are. Okay, so today, February 19th, here is the sun right here that has just moved into the first degree of Pisces. So there we are. Happy birthday again to all the Pisces. Neptune, of course, is already in Pisces. It's been stationed there for a number of years, so this isn't anything new. But this just gives us a little extra Pisces shift. Next week, Venus, our planet of love and romance, will be moving out of Aquarius into Pisces as well. So that definitely brings a lot of empathy, sympathy, romance, and as well some confusion, some lack of clarity, because Pisces can be misty, it can be mystical, and therefore sometimes a little confusing. So just be gentle with yourself as we move into that energy. We are still in our Mercury retrograde, guys. This is almost over. Yes. Tomorrow late in the evening, it will be shifting out of retrograde into direct motion. So on Sunday, Mercury will be back in direct motion, but just keep in mind that it does have to go back through what's called its shadow point before we're completely in the clear. So if over the next few weeks you still feel like things are a little hazy, a little confusing, a little bit difficult, don't be surprised. Mercury, after it goes direct, does have what's called its shadow point that it needs to go back to, which is the same degree that it was in when it went retrograde, right? Because when it goes retrograde, it goes backward, then it goes direct and it has to go forward again and get back to the degree it was in when it went retrograde. Therefore, it's called a shadow point, and you may notice that we're still feeling a little bit of those effects even after it goes direct, but the direct motion is still a very positive thing, and it does help things get moving again, especially in the realm of communication. Oh my goodness, guys, this was definitely a retrograde week for me. My internet went down for days. I was without a Wi-Fi connection. So it was a good time to just kind of relax and literally unplug, but it was definitely a Mercury retrograde thing. Absolutely. Anything that deals with our communications. Here I am, I'm going to take a drink of this as I talk. My throat's definitely been kind of icky this week, just kind of scratchy. And so, yeah, I've been drinking a lot of fluids. But yeah, that's a Mercury thing. So the good thing, guys, I want to point out for us this week, right? We're getting closer and closer to Mars moving into Gemini. It is at 23 degrees of Taurus right now. So it is still in that square action. You see all those lines, all those squares that Mars is creating, that pattern of energy. This is what brings us a lot of difficulty, a lot of that rock in a hard place feeling, a lot of feelings of being stuck. And so once this starts to move into Gemini, the reason that's going to feel so much better is because we have so much air sign energy right here, especially with, in regards to Saturn and Jupiter. And of course, when this goes into direct motion, it's going to feel a lot better because it gets us out of a lot of those hard squares that we have been living with for really the past 6 months, guys. 6 months we've been in that Mars square to Saturn, and I'm tired of it. I think we're all tired of it. It has felt like trying to move the proverbial giant boulders. You cannot move them, and it's like you just gotta wait it out. Gotta wait it out, gotta wait it out. So that is what we're in for here this weekend. The moon is in Gemini tonight and through this weekend, however. So this is still, it is blessed when it comes to communication, when it comes to talking, when it comes to the sharing and, back and forth of ideas. So I think that, tonight will be a good night to roar it up with my dragon friends. And let's talk about stuff. Yes. Let's get it going. All right. That's my roaring dragon over there. All right, we're gonna burn a little bit of sweetgrass here just to clear the energies. This has been a tough week, guys. This has been a real challenge of a week. It's really taken a lot of patience. Yes, a lot of patience this has taken. Absolutely. Let's get it going. Yes, burn it up. Let's get it. And I would also encourage everybody, besides subscribing and liking this video, check that you're still subscribed. Every time, and I don't know what this is, I don't know why it is, but every time I publish live streams, I end up losing subscribers on YouTube. Every single time, I swear. It's like every week, right after I post my lives, I lose like 8 to 10 followers. It's really getting weird. So I don't know if that's actually people unsubscribing. I don't know if it's YouTube's algorithm. Maybe they're purging inactive users. Or maybe they're just purging people that don't want to be purged. That happens a lot too, from what I hear. So just check in, make sure that you're still subbed, especially if you're not getting notifications or the bells aren't ringing for you. I don't know what it is, but it's a really weird pattern where every time I do lives, I lose followers, like crazy. And it almost has made me go, why am I even doing lives? Like, I think people really enjoy them, yet every time I publish lives every week, I'm losing, like I said, anywhere between like 8 to 10 people. Like, if you look at my numbers, it's gone down over the last few weeks. I've noticed that happening to other readers as well, so it may not just be me. But I'm just putting that out there because it's been happening, and it's odd. It's odd. My numbers in my lives, like people that watch, people that like it up and all that, has pretty much stayed the same, but my sub numbers go down. So it's very bizarre. Yeah, I agree, Justin. I don't mind doing the pre-recorded videos, but when I do those, I tend to increase my sub count. It's very strange. Whenever I put up my pre-recorded videos, like for each sign, it always goes up. When I do a live stream, it always goes down. It's very strange, but it's definitely become a pattern lately, so I thought that I would just mention it. For anybody that, is thinking, I haven't gotten a sub, thing, Yeah, I would agree, Lovecraft. Absolutely. It's very strange, very inefficient algorithms. And I also have noticed that YouTube has not promoted any of my videos in a very long time. That's something that they used to do frequently. And I would gain, you know, a good fair amount of subs every time. You know, there would end up being videos that I published that I get thousands of views on because YouTube was promoting them. And they have not promoted a video of mine in forever. Like, I mean, months and months. And you can always tell when they have or haven't because, you know, maybe your usual count is like 100 to 200 views on a video, and then suddenly you get thousands. You're like, ah, that's the one that YouTube promoted, right? I appreciate anybody spreading the word, sharing these videos with your friends, etc. I do totally appreciate it, but you know, it's not all on y'all. I think it's on YouTube a lot. I do. And honestly, if people genuinely are unsubscribing, I mean, that's okay. If they don't want to be here, if they don't like what I'm doing, if they can't hang with the fire of the dragon, it's cool. You know, they can move on. It's all right. We will still be here. We will still be here. So just want to throw that out there for you guys. So tonight, we are going to use this deck. I think I used this for the last Fire Dragon Friday, which was about 2 weeks ago. I love this deck, y'all. It's really beautiful. It's called the Angel Wisdom Tarot, Radley Valentine. And it's just a really unique deck. It has all the same cards that you're used to in the traditional tarot, but they have the angel connections associated with them. And they also have really nice descriptions of what the card is about. So, you know, whether you're a beginner to the tarot or not, it's going to give you like a lot of extra info. It really is awesome. So I've really enjoyed this deck. So we will be using this one. I'm going to use our Chinese fortune reading cards, which are kind of dragony and fiery. I'm going to be using those for our keyword, your key theme of the week, with the fortune cookie mini deck for our affirmations. I will be clarifying with my mini Green Witch Tarot. I love this one as well. Really beautiful imagery on that one. And let's see, we'll get some extra messages tonight. I haven't done that in a while. Let's get some extra messages. I'm going to let you guys pick, though. I'm going to let you guys pick between the two, because some people have really strong feelings about the romance angel deck. Some people really hate it. I don't mind it at all. I still like this deck, but some people really don't because they're tired of it. So either I'm going to pull some extra messages either from the Twin Flame deck here, Twin Flame Oracle from Live Tarot, or I'm going to pull some romance angels on each sign. So yeah, that's what I'm going to pick. I will look at the comments and see, okay, so one for romance angels from Krista. Yeah, either one is cool with me. So I'm going to let you guys choose. You get to pick. Oh my goodness. So we have one for romance angels. If nobody else speaks, then that's what it'll be. Romance angel, says Susan. Either, says Francisco. So that sounds like a pretty good. Hey, Susan, good to see you in the chat, sweetheart. Justin says Live Tarot. Okay. No twin flame, says Krista. Okay. I think we'll go with the romance angels. I think they're sort of like, yeah, no preference. Let's just go with the romance angels. That seems to be the majority consensus. And we'll do the other one maybe next week, right? We'll just switch them off. That's what we'll do. Whichever one doesn't get picked this week, do it next week. Good to see Susan, y'all. Good to see Susan in the chat. Haven't seen her in a minute. Good to see her, though. Oh, my goodness. I love you, Lovecraft. We're trying to work some Lovecraft tonight. Yes, we are. That's what Fire Dragon Friday is about. Whether you've got a sweetheart, yeah, I hear you, Justin. It is true. Twin Flame Journey is not fun for, yeah, I know. I know, y'all. I'm on it too, and I'm kind of like wondering if I want to be anymore. Honestly, it's just like, okay, could we just not? Oh no, just that is, I want that embroidered on a little grandma style pillow. It is true. It is very true, my friend. I hear ya. I hear you, babe. That is so true. Gwen, I'm going to do these in order because unfortunately most of my mods that usually do my timestamps are not available. And so it's just really easy. It's just really easy for me to do it in order because when I'm doing the timestamps, I can see them in order a lot easier. So that's why I've been opting not to do them random lately, because it's, you know, everybody's stressed, y'all. Everybody's got like bricks on their shoulders and they're all trying to get them off. That's a big reason why we haven't seen Moonchild, Jacqueline. They're going through it. And I really appreciate Krista stepped up, Colin stepped up last week to help moderate. So thank you guys so much. Anybody that has moderated for me or is doing that, I appreciate it so much. Because seriously, like, it helps. We don't get a whole lot of drama in here. We don't get a whole lot of troublemakers and trolls. We don't usually, but you know, for those times when we do, it's very helpful to have y'all here. So yeah. And also just to keep people on track with which reads we're on and what sign we're on, all that happy stuff. So let's go ahead. I'm going to sage. We're going to sage just a little bit for everyone. Smells really nice. This particular sage smells nice and green. It's really good. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to get into it, guys. This is our tuning fork selection for tonight. I have got the Venus fork for our love and romance planet. I have got our F chakra, that's our heart chakra fork, and also the sun. So we're going to kind of illuminate all of these energies. So let's see how they sound all played together. That's nice. So dear angels and spirits, guides, ancestors, all our Loas, Orishas, all our spiritual friends, all energies of love, romance, healthy relationships, and heart healing, just invite you in to give us whatever messages of love and romance you have for all of our signs. And for those who may be going through a broken heart or need heart healing, I ask for them to be brought that heart healing that they need. And whatever healing messages they'll take out of these readings tonight. We really appreciate you guys. We couldn't do it without you. All right, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to get started with our Aries. Yes. And welcome, Nima. Welcome our new folks to the chat. Anybody that's brand new here tonight. So we're going to start out with Aries. We're going to go all the way through Pisces. So Aries, let's see what we've got for you when it comes to love and romance this week. We're going to start with a keyword card for what will be your main theme, main focus this week. Please, dear spirit, angels, and ancestors, show us our Aries out there. And do keep in mind, Aries, these are general. If it doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check the other placements in your personal natal chart, such as your Venus sign, moon sign, rising, etc. You'll get more messages that way out of this or any reading. Good times. So focus on the positive this week, Aries. There could be some celebrations coming your way. There could be some invitations to have, some social time with friends or loved ones or romantic partner. But this is definitely a week where you want to focus on the good, on the positive. If things start to get a little heavy this week or difficult this week, I would say do your best to kind of redirect, reshift that focus over to something more positive or higher mind. And it doesn't mean to ignore things that are troubling or, gloss over them, but if at all possible, focus on enjoyment, focus on how you can create a positive out of a negative or transmute that energy. So let's get some tarot on this. Let's start with 3 from our Angel Tarot. I love this deck, so please let's see what we have for Aries. Thank you so much, y'all. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, so Aries, I feel that this is an intense week, and that's why it's really calling you to focus on the positive. The transformation card, which of course, is our death card. That is, our Pluto energy coming through there. So significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful, often unexpected revelations, and breaking free of procrastination, but releasing old belief systems. So something's really being shifted, being altered. There's definitely movement here because this is also partly a Mars ruled card, which is your ruling planet. And you do have to shift some things up. You really do. This is about rebuilding foundations. Wow. I think I was wrong. Transformation, this is not the death card in this deck. I'm thinking transformation because transformation is death. This is actually the Tower. This is the Tower card in this deck. But it carries a very similar message. It really does. And again, it's ruled by Mars. So you might feel a little bit of that simply because we are getting that transformation message. But Aries, I feel like you're really recovering from some Tower moments. You might be feeling like you're having some Tower moments, and you're really working to rebuild some things after a lot of chaos. I've definitely felt that energy this week. And probably this week ahead too. This is, whew, yeah, hot energy. So let's get a clarifier on that transformation card, please. Yeah, the Holly King. We've got the Hermit. So I do feel, Aries, this may be a week where you're really focusing on doing your own thing, doing some healing work from the inside out, and really rebuilding your foundations. When it comes to love and romance, you may be really taking some time out. Use your intuition this week, because when you have that good times card, that really is like, let's go out, let's do something. You may have a lot of people, offering to go do something with you, and you really have to make the decision based on what's right for you about, do I need to just stick to myself and do some introverted work if I've been going out too much lately and I just need to hang by myself, or not? Because if that's going to be healing for you, you should go out. You should see your friends. Right in the center. That's why I say this is kind of an intense week. We do have that 9 of Swords, and so this is unfounded fear, expecting the worst, potential to create self-fulfilling prophecies, or allowing worry to grow out of proportion, sleepless nights. This is a time to refocus your thoughts. This is a time to heal past worries, anxieties, things that are keeping you from resting fully. I do feel this is an intense week for you, and this, in relation to your love and romance life, yeah, there could be some things in your relationships that are very stressful to you right now that really need to be reworked, and it may just require you to take a little time to yourself to refocus, to regroup. But look at this Ace of Cups. I do feel like there is so much power, Aries, this week to really turn this around. Like I said, focusing on those good times, focusing on the positives. That Ace of Cups is a beautiful, huge emotional blessing from Spirit. So try to see the good. Even if there's chaos, even if there's challenges this week, Aries, try very much to see the good, because I believe it's there. And I think by the week's end or throughout this week's process, you are gaining this clarity that you need. Part of your experience this week could be that, hey, somebody I'm in love with, somebody that I like, somebody I'm in a relationship with isn't giving me the information that I need or seek. And that's what I really need. And here is this Ace of Swords. To me, that is about ultimate clarity. That's confusion ending. Brilliant ideas, you know, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out, communications becoming clear and concise, and remain objective. You know, don't let the drama or the emotional ups and downs pull you in too hard this week, Aries. And look at that, Six of Wands. I do believe you're going to have a lot of victory and a lot of success here, Aries. It may feel like a very challenging week, but it really comes out great in your favor. The Six of Wands is all about recognized victory and success. So don't give up. Don't give up this week, babies. Let's get some romance angels on this reading for Aries, please. You know, I mean, this literally, Ace of Cups on top of that Nine of Swords. It's like, instead of worrying, instead of letting that just, you know, eat you up, it's time to pray. It's time to meditate. It's time to connect with your angels and your spirit guides to help you through those sleepless nights or those anxious times. All right, Aries, there could be a past life relationship that's sort of eating at you. That could be a thing, or you've known this person before, and some of the things you're working through this week have to do with clearing past karma or baggage, whether theirs, yours, or yours together. We do have a very strong attraction, yes. So this is about, you know, enjoying the moment fully. And Aries, you are a sign that lives more fully in the moment and in the present. So I really do love that energy. This is reminding you that the more you stay in that energy of the moment, you become more attractive and more powerful. And of course, the control issues come up. Allow things to unfold naturally. Don't try to hold on to it. Don't try to dictate the outcomes. And I think that honestly, that's a lot of the time where we get our stress, is we're trying to, you know, figure out, well, how is the outcome going to happen? How can I manipulate it? How can I work it? Don't let it get to you. This is a go with the flow, Aries. We're stepping into Pisces season right now. This is all about going with the flow, not trying to control things, letting the flow of love just move as it will. So let's get an affirmation on this for you. And we have the surprise card, Aries. A disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So, Aries, like I said, this could be a week. Just stay open to invitations. You know, you may have somebody inviting you somewhere. Again, you know, use your intuition on that, whether or not to accept. Whether or not to accept. But I do feel like a lot of burdensome cycles could be really coming up, you know, and really being brought full circle this week in regards to a love relationship. So, very nice. Very, very nice, Aries. Alrighty. I'm always sniffling, guys. I apologize for that. My indoor allergies are always bad in the winter. I can't wait till it's a little warmer. It's been real up and down weather-wise here this week. All right, so let's get into Taurus. Taurus, how are you doing out there? I hope everyone is doing well and warm and wonderful. Dear angels, dear ancestors, all of our spirit guides and friends, let's see what we have for love and romance for our Taurus folks this week ahead. And Taurus, if this does not resonate with you, check the signs of the rest of your chart, such as your moon sign, Venus sign, rising, etc. And you may get more messages out of any of these readings by knowing the other parts of your chart and watching the signs that correspond with those. Ooh, Taurus, we have a week of abundance. So this could be abundance in love, could be abundance in the money area, could be abundance in your career, and really opening the door to a greater feeling of prosperity. So that is a very nice card indeed, to bring up for the week. Definitely coming from a place of fullness, coming from a place of overflowing love and abundance instead of the bare minimum. So let's get into your angel tarot. Let's see what we have for this week ahead for Taurus, please, Spirit. Let's get 3 to start. Wow, this card's coming up a lot. Yeah, I have felt this one. I have felt this one. All right, so Taurus, we are starting out with the 8 of Pentacles. That is all about learning all you can about a subject or career, taking a class, finding a mentor, attention to detail, skilled work that you love. It is about patience. It is about staying with things one day at a time, one piece at a time. So in your relationship life this week, it may be sort of a slow and steady wins the race kind of energy. Don't give up. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with them. And lead by example, Taurus. Lead by example. Because it usually does mean that other people are watching the way that you handle your emotions, your ups and downs, all that kind of thing. And look at that. Oh, yes, 3 of Swords. So there's definitely some work going on to either heal a broken heart, heal some sort of disappointment. You know, for those of my single Taurus out there, you might be still healing from, you know, an old wound, an old broken heart, an old disappointment. And so this is a week of really transforming that. We have the Tower card, the transformation card in this deck, coming up in the middle, and Aries had this card as well. This card has been really figuring in a lot. And so to me, this is all about having a new structure. I love that in this particular Tower card, they're rebuilding the tower. Most Tower cards have the tower falling apart. So this is sort of like the rebuild after the tower has collapsed, right? So to me, this is a significant experience, requires changes. It can be those powerful, unexpected revelations, breaking free of old systems and structures that no longer work well for you. So let's get into it. This is also a card of action, Taurus. This is a week, you know, where Mars is still in your sign, so you may be working through some action that you need to take as well to transform some things in your life. And Knight of Cups coming through. Oh my goodness. For some of my Taurus folks, what I literally could see for this happening is that, you know, as you're working through an old wound, an old heartbreak, it's like part of what, you know, the new foundation includes is that, you know, some new lover, some new, you know, potential partnership or offer is coming in. If this is someone you already know or already in a relationship with, this is them making some kind of emotional offer to you that, you know, hopefully will start to give you a better foundation, and vice versa. This could be you making that offer as well. Going into the immediate future of this week, we have the Justice card, which is the Libra card. It is a Venus-ruled sign. So you have both the energy of Mars and Venus in your tarot, both in the major arcana. So to me, that gives a balance of the masculine and feminine energies. Justice also, of course, deals with, you know, fairness, with balance, with harmony, standing up for what you believe in, being willing to see both sides of a situation, you know, and winning out if you're coming from a place of integrity. Justice to me can also be about legal marriages, legal issues, legal divorces, things like that. It can sometimes deal literally with realms of the law. So that could be part of your love life as well this week. And look at that, we have the Lovers. Oh my goodness. Some of my Taureans, you know, you might be finalizing a divorce that really sets you free. Some of you might literally be getting engaged or married, which takes you to the next level. But there's something very strong that needs to be balanced and communicated between two lovers here in your life. Wow, this week. Wow, guys. Taurus, 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 you've got some intense action going on. Let's get some romance angels on this reading for you guys. Wow. Wow. Yes. I hear you, twin flame undercover. Yes, Taurus moon is very stubborn. I love my Taurus moon folks, though. Y'all are my soul people, my soul tribe, my Taurus moons, because I got a Capricorn moon. So I'm always great friends with the Taurus moon. So let's see what we have. Let's see romance angels on this for you. Yes, all of this, all of this. Pay attention to the red flags, Taurus. Any signs that are cautioning you, don't ignore them. It's not necessarily a deal breaker. It just means that you want to pay attention and fine tune anything that's kind of making you go, woo, I got to pay attention to that. Finance and career. We definitely felt that with the abundance card. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And this is why playfulness is important. Yes, because things feel pretty serious. They feel kind of heavy this week, right? But to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. You know, it's like it's time to have a little fun. It's time to be a little flirty. It's time to remember to laugh this week, Taurus. You know, you have a lot of serious cards here. I feel like you're still clearing through a lot of old pains and wounds from the past for a lot of you, whether it's in a current relationship or one from the past. Oh, it's big. Oh, it's big. And somebody might be literally making an offer to you this week. They might be bringing you a ring or a gift or a proposal or let's go out on a date, something like that. You know, justice with the Lovers is big time, like legal commitments in love. Big time. Like that's like we're gonna get legally committed here. Legally committed also sounds like you might be losing your mind and going to the institution. Sometimes I feel that way. All right, let's get an affirmation on this one, Taurus. This reading is speaking to me. I do have Jupiter in Taurus. I don't know why this one, I'm feeling this one in my soul this week. I am feeling this one, Taurus. I'm there with you. I'm there with you on this one this week. Reflection. Reflection is important, guys. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and become stronger. I do feel that. Absolutely, because you have the Three of Swords, but you also have the Lovers and the Justice. So, you know, it's be open. The ones that are right for you are going to stay, and the ones that are wrong for you are going to go bye-bye. Yeah, it's very, very strong. Great reading, though. Great reading, Taurus. Wow. No light and fluffies for us. Yes. This has turned out to be a crash, boom, bang kind of week. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we got for you going on. My Geminis, my Geminis. Let's see what we have for Gemini. Gemini, we're still in a lot of Aquarius energy, which is very positive for you, but we did just step into Pisces season, which is a little more challenging for Pisces. It definitely is for Gemini, because it does start to create a square to your sign. But let's see what we've got coming through for you for this week ahead in love and romantic relationships. Keep in mind, this is going to be for anyone, whether single, coupled, or in a current relationship as well. If this does not resonate with you very strongly, Gemini, you might want to check these signs in the rest of your chart, your Venus placement, moon placement, etc., and watch the readings that go along with those signs too. That will give you a fuller picture. And sometimes, you know, you'll hear a reading and it resonates with you even if it wasn't meant for your particular sign. Sometimes that happens. So just keep an open mind as we go through each one of these reads. So please, ancestors, divine beings of light, our angels, please show us Gemini in love and romance for this week ahead. Paradise. Very, very nice. I like this, Gemini. That's a very peaceful card. It's really also getting out and enjoying nature if possible. Really staying in that place of enjoyment, relaxation, a paradise kind of feeling. That's a nice, nice energy. So let's get some tarot on this for Gemini. This could be a little peace after the storm, I hope, because I know my Geminis have gone through some rough and rowdy times these days. This card won't stop, man. This card's going to come up in every reading just about tonight. I have a feeling it's come up in the first 3 reads of the night. First one out for you, Gemini. There's that Tower card again, that transformation card. This is all about rebuilding after the old foundation has been knocked to the floor and cleared away. And sometimes it is the old, you know, structures being cleared away, right? It's a Mars energy. It's a Mars energy, so it's about action and activity. Sometimes it's those unexpected revelations, those tower moments that are like a lightning bolt, and sometimes they feel so good because it's like, yeah, I needed that to go away. I needed that to be cleared away. Sometimes it feels very upsetting and very chaotic. But what I feel a lot at this time and this week ahead for all of us is that there's this feeling of like trying to restore order out of the chaos. That's very much what I'm feeling. So let's get a clarifier on this Tower card for you. Wow. Okay, Gemini, never mind about this being a peaceful week. We've got the Tower being clarified by the Tower. This is definitely a week where there's a lot of restructuring. There could actively be things that are being dismantled to make way for better structure, or that could have already happened and you're just continuing to build and rebuild and transform and gain that better foundation under yourself. This is intense, guys. I did a little reading for myself 2 days ago and I got that Tower card in there and it was clarifying the Justice, which to me is all about, you know, order and chaos, you know, both of them. So right in the center, we do have this Ace of Cups. Very positive, very beautiful card when it comes to romance and love. So I do feel like whatever's being removed, whatever's being shaken and changed and reformed is making way for greater love, greater connection with spirit, you know, a greater soulmate, twin flame, life partner kind of situation, a beautiful new emotional experience, romantic relationship or deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities, spiritual insights, a new home, a love letter, all of that, you know. And it's kind of interesting that that's coming through after double Tower. You know, that's shaking the home center, that's shaking your emotional structure. And then that Ace of Cups comes in like, look, there was a reason that all that had to happen. There was a reason why that came down the way it did, because something so much better than you could have ever imagined was coming through. Wow, what a read, Gemini. Yes, look at this. 3 of Swords on top of that Ace of Cups. So to me it's all about healing the heart, healing the old wounds, healing the old pains, taking those swords out of your heart and letting go of that old emotional grievance and pain. There's that swan in that card, right? Use music, use art, poetry, anything that's creative will help you transmute a lot of that pain. Because with that Ace of Cups, Spirit is on your side to help your heart heal, if that's what you're going through. If it's a relationship that's being very challenged right now, Gemini, it has a great potential for being healed. Yeah. and it's just being open to it. So Four of Pentacles, right? Four of Pentacles is here as well this week. So to me, this is all about holding on to something in your heart chakra, right? It can also be a little bit of fears about scarcity or finances. It can definitely get into that, but it really does encourage you to manage your resources wisely. Yes, make smart business decisions. Be open and charitable whenever you can this week. That includes in love, Gemini. So let's see what we have clarifying that as well. This is a powerful week for you guys. It's interesting too to me, you know, the Paradise. Look at that. We have the Star card coming out on top of the Four of Pentacles. So if there is someone or something that you're holding on to and you're still hoping about it, this is a very nice confirmation that it is worth your time. It is worth your intentions. But make wise choices, right? Make wise choices with your time, your resources, and your heart this week. Yes, as Francisco is saying in the chat, make a wish, Gemini, with the Star card. That's Aquarian energy. We are in a lot of Aquarian energy right now, and to me, that is a beautiful, beautiful card. You've got some stuff that's definitely shaking you to your foundation and getting you to release some old energies. I think it really has to do with any old heartbreaks, any old wounds, any old grievances or pains that you've had in the past. But Spirit is on your side big time with the Ace of Cups and with that Star card. So I love to see that. I think you're gonna rock this. And you got that Paradise card. And I got a sneeze. Double sneeze. There's got to be something good coming through for my Geminis. There's got to be. Oh my goodness. Let's get some romance angels on this. Like I said, ooh, nice energy here, Gemini. Like I said, make the effort. That combination of the Four of Pentacles with the Star says make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But at the same time, you are also freeing yourself. You know, the Star is also a card of liberation. The Double Tower is big time liberation. I can't believe that. You doubled up the Tower card this week. Ooh. So take back control of your life. I feel like if you've got love in your life, Gemini, right now, it's fine to put in the effort, put in the time, put in the energy, but don't lose yourself in the process. Keep your energy and the love for yourself as well. But there is passion here, right? Allow the heart and soul to sing with joy. And interesting, I said you need music this week. Music is very important to help transform you with that swan there in that Three of Swords card. Wow, what a reading, gems. Let's get an affirmation on this guy. Big time. Big time. I feel like this is like big revelations. This isn't little stuff that's happening this week in people's lives. It's not. It's big stuff. There's the sunshine. Let the sun shine in, Gemini. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth. Fabulous communications in relationships. Woo! Gemini, in spite of all of this crash, boom, bang going on down around you, I feel like this is a great week ahead. You got the Paradise card. I mean, it's really taking you to the next level. This is a beautiful read. It's intense, but wow, is it beautiful. I think the good stuff is coming. I think the rainbows are coming after the rainstorm. I really do. This is a nice week. Yes. I would claim it, Justin. This is powerful, powerful good vibes. Absolutely. Yep. Yep. On the bottom, we had that ten of wands. 10 of wands. That's the end of old burdensome cycle. Queen of wands. Starting something new and passionate and fiery. That's a nice read. Let me blow my nose just a sec, guys. Even with allergy meds and stinging nettle and all the good stuff I do, I still sneeze like crazy. It'll be like this till it gets nice and warm again. It'll be like this for a little bit. All right, guys, let's get into our Cancers out there. Let's see what we've got for our fabulous crustacean-y crabs out there in the chat and in the universe. Let's see what's coming through for them. All right, guys. Dear angels, divine beings of light, ancestors, guardians, let's see, please, what you have for Cancer in love and romance. Whether they are single, coupled, in relationship, show us their dynamics that are coming through energetically. And Cancer, as always, if this does not resonate with you, please check the placements of your personal natal chart. Things like your moon sign, especially for Cancer, is important. Your Venus sign, your rising, etc. It's going to give you more messages if you look at the readings associated with those signs as well. So please show us our Cancers. Yin and yang. Ooh, balance is important for you this week, Cancer. The balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine coming together. You know, really keeping things on course, like especially your personal emotions, personal relationships in regards to work and love and work. Keep those in balance as well. Let's get into some tarot for you for this week ahead. Ooh, interesting cards here. So we have got, let's see, what is this one? This is an ace. What is this the ace of? Interesting. I'm not actually sure. This is still a pretty new deck for me. Let me look at the book. Look at the book that goes with this, honestly. Because there's no obvious symbology in it. That's the first card that came out. Very nice. She has a little bunny rabbit in her arms. Let's see what this is. Is it Ace of Fire? No, it's going to be Ace of Pentacles. That's what I'm thinking this one is, because it's green. Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what we've got. Yeah. That's what it's got to be. Yeah, because it is. It's the number one and it's the ace. So we've got Ace of Pentacles. So like I said, you know, Cancer, this could be a week where you're really balancing, you know, work and love and work. But to me, this is a beautiful card. This is like that ultimate blessing from spirit when it comes to the material plane. You know, whether if you've been worried about money, resources, this could be a powerful week ahead. That's why she's carrying that little bunny rabbit, right? Because to me, that is the symbol of prosperity, abundance, fertility, windfall of abundance. Yeah, wise counsel, good fortune. Could be an exciting career opportunity, a good contract, or significant purchases. So let's get into a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles for you here, Cancer. This could also be, you know, a lot of my Cancers I know, like in the chat and in my community here, a lot of them have been working really hard. And so this could be like finally getting that payoff that they've been working so hard for, or at least like going to the next level on the road to success. Yeah, Seven of Chalices. Ooh, Cancer. Some of y'all might be getting some choices when it comes to work or business this week. Or, you know, if you're in a relationship, they might be getting that too. And both of you have to like come together and talk about, well, should I take this opportunity? Should I not take this opportunity? There's a lot of options here on the table. And the other thing that might be coming up around this as well is because if you're getting more responsibility or maybe a promotion at work, this could also affect your love life. It's sort of like this choice, like, well, should I take it? It means not being able to spend as much time with my loved ones, right? but it does mean better things for me in the work area, which can positively affect us down the road. Interesting. So the Eight of Swords is in the center for you this week. So I do feel you might be a little stuck up in your head, Cancer. You might be really a little bit trapped in your ideas and trying to make a choice, because that Eight of Swords is all about feeling trapped. It's all about feeling stuck. But it's the illusion of entrapment, right? It can be a lack of self-confidence, being afraid to take action, but it's time to break free. It's definitely time to break free from those old worries, those old mental restraints, anything that's been making you feel afraid, anything that's been making you feel stuck, or if you've had those thoughts of like, I can't do it, I can't get through it, I can't break this wall down. If you've had thoughts like that, it's time to really truly address them this week, whether it is in love or in work. But I really do feel like the work, love, career, romance dynamic is really playing out strongly this week. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, steady as it goes. Definitely take the steps, Cancer. Even if you can't break through all of those worries and anxieties in just a week, you know, usually they took longer than a week to get put in place. But this is definitely saying to do the work that it takes. Seven of Pentacles is a very, very nice energy of kind of planting the seeds, you know, sowing the crops, you know, so that you will have a good harvest later. And you want to plant good ideas, good thoughts, good intentions going forward in your love life and in your career life. In the outcome card this week, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is all about wishes coming true, dreams becoming reality, a magical time of life, and faith in the universe that everything will turn out well. So don't lose the faith. Don't lose the heart. I feel like you're on a good track this week, Cancer. And it really just takes belief in yourself, belief in the divine, that what you're doing is going to work out in your favor. Ooh, and we've got our Harvest card coming through. That's the same as the Judgment card in the Greenwich Tarot. So to me, this is all about a major resurrection, regeneration, rebirth, something coming full circle. Ooh, be careful what you wish for, Cancer, because you just might get it this week. Oh my word. Two of Cups was on the bottom of the Greenwich Tarot, so we definitely have that love connection energy. And we have the King of Swords. So you're really trying to make some good decisions. You're really trying to work out a good strategy here. And I do feel like it has to do with the balance between love and money, love and career, big time. So let's get some romance angels, please, on this reading for our Cancers. But overall, there's new beginnings, wishes coming true. Very, very nice. Pay attention to the red flags, Cancer. If you're considering making any big decisions this week, look at all the fine print. Look at all the fine print. Absolutely. Calling in your soulmate. Prayers, affirmations, and visualization will help bring you closer together. That's especially important if you're a single Cancer, but it also goes for if you're already in a relationship. We also have a retreat, so it may be time to take a little time away from, you know, the craziness and the busyness of life, whether it's with your sweetheart, whether it's with just yourself. It's time to disconnect a little bit there, Cancer, and just get in touch with what it is that you truly want, truly desire deep in your heart. So let's get into an affirmation card for you. Love life, yeah, it's absolutely is aspected. It really is, Cancer. Affairs of the heart could cause issues, but take heart, as difficult situations will be resolved by good decision making this week. Wow. It is all about making good choices this week, Cancer. Really considering all of your options well. That is an incredible, clear reading. It is. It was a good one. All right, y'all. Let's see what we got. We got Leo up next. We got Leo in the house. Hello, my lions and lionesses. I hope you are all doing fabulous this evening. I hope everything is going great for you all. This is going to be all about your love and romance life for this week ahead. So, dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please let's see what you have for our beautiful Leos out there for this love week in future. Let's see what we have. And Leo, as always, remember that if this does not resonate with you, you should check your personal natal chart, see what your Venus sign, moon sign, etc. are, and you can watch the readings that go along with those signs as well to get a fuller picture of what you're working with. So, dear angels, please show us our Leos, whether single, coupled, or in separation, whatever their love life is right now. Soul symbol, be true to yourself this week, Leo. This could be a very spiritual week where you're being shown particular signs, symbols, recurring numbers, recurring dreams, recurring images that really show you something very strong about your love life. So let's look at your tarot. Let's get into the angel tarot. We're going to pull 3 to start with. Ooh, very interesting. All right, Leo, let's check it out. We're starting out with our Knight of Flames, our Knight of Wands. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. You could be really on a track of action this week. This is Sagittarius energy. You could be a Sagittarius or have, be with a Sagittarius or have that in your chart. It can be a passionate relationship, someone coming into your life very, very strongly, very passionately. Sometimes, the Knight of Wands can just be that hot, sexy lover that's like really exciting and really like woo, and then they're gone just as quick as they came in. So you want to really, kind of vet that energy to see if it's for real. And we do have the sun. So wow, this looks positive. It looks fiery. Very, very upbeat, personal optimism running high. This could also be you approaching someone. Leo, you're ruled by the sun here, and the sun is the most positive card in the tarot. So to me, this feels like a very positive motion forward, very positive energy forward. Someone very, very exciting, someone that makes you feel good about life coming in. The thing you really want to watch out for this week is the Seven of Swords, a little Mr. Sneaky over here. You really do want to watch for him. That can be a loss of something, somebody not being honest with you, being also needing to be honest with yourself. Could be secrets coming out sometimes. But yeah, the Seven of Swords is always that like sketchy character that isn't always the most honest. So let's see what's clarifying this. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Leo? Seven of Pentacles, very interesting. So I would say that Leo, in a way, this almost feels disconnected from the love aspect of your reading. This almost feels more like it's about financial situation or money. Be very aware of any get-rich-quick schemes, any scams, any people that are not being honest with you on the job or in the workplace, because we do have the Seven of Pentacles, and this could be you really working on something, really staying dedicated, and very, very loyal to what you're doing, and somebody trying to steal your idea, somebody trying to, take credit for your work. That could be part of this. But my feeling is you want to stay very above board. And this particular energy that we just pulled with the Knight of Wands and the Sun feels very above board. It feels very open and positive and self-directed. So absolutely shine a light on any shadowy corners of your life or shadowy characters in your life. Very, very interesting. Our outcome card is the Lovers card this week. Very strong Gemini energy, of course, in this card. It is all about communication, you know, embracing true love, deep, intimate friendships, make choices from the heart. Um, Oof, very, very nice energy. We've got Raphael, you know, Archangel Raphael associated with this card as well. So it is a lot about healing. It is a lot about healing the heart. I could also take the Seven of Swords crossed with the Seven of Pentacles as you learning to trust yourself again after maybe being taken advantage of in love by someone, and you really starting to heal that and being like, you know what, I can trust myself in love. Just because somebody wasn't acting with integrity, that doesn't mean that was my fault or my being bad. That was their thing, right? It's always the way that works. So let's get a clarifier, please, Spirit, on this Lovers card for Leo. Four of Pentacles. So yeah, this to me is definitely about healing something that had been really held on to in that heart space, right? It's something that had been long held. And you know, another way that I could read this, because you know, it's different for everyone, whatever your situation is. The way that I could certainly read this is that either someone new's come into your life, or you're just feeling a whole lot better about things after you've, you know, been recovering from a situation, and then something happens, something triggers you that makes you remember a time when somebody really snookered you, really pulled the wool over your eyes and was really dishonest and lied to you about something and hurt you very bad. And so it creates this need to work on it again, to call on Archangel Raphael and work on healing the heart, on being able to trust yourself when it comes to love. Look at this, we have the Lovers card on the bottom here. We have the Knight of Swords on the bottom here, another Knight. I really feel this is the week, Leo, where you do want to move ahead so much, especially for my single Leos or my Leos that are just starting to get into something new. Whew, it's like you really have this passion, you really have this good feeling, like, yes, love can work out for me, but you are gonna like hit a few bumps along the way. It's like, oh, you know, that you're like, oh man, but I got tricked last time, and you know, just be gentle with yourself. Yeah, it does. Heartbreak makes the mind hesitate. That's true. It does. So let's get some romance angels on this for you, Leo. But it's a powerful week of healing because he's a healer. So absolutely call him in for some heart healing, because there's some things that haven't completely been released yet with that Four of Pentacles. And I'm still sneezing, guys. I'm so sorry. This is just, yeah, I've been really allergic this week. It's been bad. It's been bad the last couple of days. Oh. All right. So we have calling in your soulmate. Ooh. So I'm telling you, Leo, if for my single Leos out here or those that are just dating and haven't, yeah, you're definitely working on that. Prayers, affirmations, visualizations for a healed heart, for a heart that's ready to love. Calling in that soulmate. So retreat. You might need some little time to disconnect from the world this week, Leo, whether with your sweetheart or whether just on your own. Spending a little bit more time just checking out of all the busyness of the world. And then we also have this could be the one. Yes. Check that out. You've already met the romantic partner you seek, Leo. Could be this energy, could be a Sagittarian type, could be an Aries, could be another Leo. Overall, though, I think it's somebody with a warm energy, no matter what their sign is. Like, if they have a nice, warm, like, you know, just a good feeling energy that makes you feel happy, makes you feel upbeat, that's probably the one. That's probably the one if you're trying to choose between several. But make sure to act with integrity. Make sure they're acting with integrity towards you. That's really important, always. So let's take your time. Take your time, Leo. Give it time. Yeah, I know that like there's this fast-moving, passionate energy, But I'm a Capricorn, so I'm going to tell you, if you feel like you need to slow down just a bit, go ahead and do that. It's totally fine. I'm not going to get mad at you. And the right one isn't going to be scared if you take a little time. They're not. They'll be there. They're not going to give up on you. Let's get an affirmation on this for Leos. Burnout. Yes, this is why you need that retreat card, Leo. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, relax, and try to maintain a healthy lifestyle here, Leo. Yeah, don't work too hard this week. And don't stress over this too hard. Yeah, it's very, very good advice. And pay attention to the symbols and the signs this week too, Leo. Pay attention to things that come through in your dreams. Pay attention to symbols, animals, whatever it is that you see again and again, numbers that repeat. Those are important too. This was a nice read. All of these have been really like, whoa. I had a feeling they would be. We took a break from doing love reads last week for the Chinese New Year, and I was like, this week's going to be off the chain because we didn't do them last week, so we're just going to get like even stronger messages. All right, it's time for Virgo. How are my beautiful Virgos out there? I hope you are doing amazing. We're stepping into Pisces season. So Virgo, this is definitely getting into like love energy for you because Pisces rules your universal relationship house. So as we step into more and more energy in the sign of Pisces, you're going to feel that relationship house get activated stronger and stronger. So let's see what we have got for our awesome Virgos. I love mine. I love you guys. Dear angels, ancestors, divine beings of light. Let's see what we have in love and romance this week for our beautiful Virgos out there. Please show us anything that they need to know or be made aware of. And this, of course, will be for whether they're single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what their situation may be. And Virgo, if this does not resonate strongly with you, make sure to check the placements of the other planets in your natal chart. If you have, you know, say Venus in Pisces or Venus in Libra, that's going to be a good reading for you to watch as, you know, those that align with those signs as well to get a bigger picture. Destiny, nice. This is a beautiful card, Virgo. So to me, whatever your relationship situation is, it's all about your destiny. I was actually just thinking about this. I love the symbol of, you know, the palm. I haven't had my palms read in a long time, but I've had it done before, and it's really, really cool about, you know, your soul line and, you know, lifeline and all those different lines. But it's really, to me, this is a card of destiny. So it's like, if you're single and looking, it's meant to be that way. It's like you're on the right track. If you're in a relationship, you're on the right track. Something is unfolding that brings you in connection with your personal destiny, your personal life path or life mission this week. Nice. Let's get into your tarot here, Virgo. Let's pull 3, please, to start from our Angel Tarot for Virgo's love life. Ooh, this already looks good. This looks awesome. Starting out with our 8 of Wands. Look at those fireworks there, Virgo. Oh my goodness. 8 of Wands is passionate. It's powerful. It's some Sagittarius energy. Lots going on. It can be stress caused by lots of opportunities, but they're positive opportunities. Unexpected events, rapid changes, the ability to multitask, potential for travel and communication coming in. To many people, that is the passionate arrows of love flying through the sky towards you. Very nice. Very, very nice energy. So let's get a clarifier on this 8 of Wands for Virgo, please. Harvest energy, woo! Rapid resurrection, rebirth, and restoration this week. This is our Pluto ruled card. The Harvest card in the Greenwich Tarot is the same as the Judgment card in the regular tarot. So this to me is a rebirth. And let's face it, Virgo, you are a sign of the harvest. Virgo is all about agriculture and reaping the rewards and the benefits. And so to me, that brings in another very positive symbolism for you. It really does. It's like you're moving rapidly towards a resurrection, a rebirth, something coming full circle. Again, destiny, moving towards your life path, your life mission. In the center, we have the High Priestess card. Look at this. So I'm just looking at the imagery. We've got this moon in this card, and of course, the High Priestess is like our lunar goddess kind of energy, right? It's all about that lunar goddess. Beautiful. It's a card of balance. It's a card of mysteries and spiritual secrets. It's a card of meditation, turning inward, discovering your soul's true depth. And so I think this is interesting because we've got a card with lots of action, and then we have the High Priestess, which literally on it says this is not the time for action. So I think to me it's a balancing energy. On this card we have the images of the yin and the yang, again, which is a symbol of balance. And so to me, this could be a week, Virgo, where it's very active sometimes and it's also very slow sometimes. So try your best to balance between these two things. This is definitely a week of developing your intuition, trusting the wisdom that you receive from the divine, and really being open to it, very open to whatever messages that you receive. That's really tapping into that feminine divine energy right there. Wow, and we have the Fool card on top with the Green Man from the Greenwich Tarot. So to me, again, a leap of faith, trusting in the divine, not overthinking things. I know that can be a challenge for Virgo, but that very much feels like what this is about. It's a week of intuition and a balance between action and rest. Yeah. And look at our card, success and achievement. Wise choices that bring public recognition, promotions, awards, all kinds of good stuff. So I do feel like this is a very successful week ahead. Could be a very up and down dynamic, right? It could be like lots of activity, then lots of, reflection and rest, taking your little time out. But overall, this is definitely a week about trusting in the divine, trusting in the leap of faith, not second guessing what's happening, even from your past for some of but it's really like, I feel like that because it's got that resurrection card on it. It could be like, or maybe you were on the outs with someone or you had a bad time, miscommunication, and then suddenly you hear from them and it's like, whoa, I didn't know that was going to restore. And you've got to sit and think about it. You got to really think about it. Like there's that High Priestess. You got to reflect on it and meditate on it. And then we have our Ten of Pentacles on top of the Six of Wands. Wow. I mean, that couldn't really get a whole lot more beautiful for this week ahead for you, Virgo. To me, there's your own energy with this Ten of Pentacles. This is the home, the loyalty, the love, the happiness, the good foundation underneath you, the victory and the success. Wow. This could be really like, for some of y'all, a big reconciliation. Big reconciliations. Yeah, after some real disappointments. Five of Chalices and Five of Swords. Yeah, you've gone through some things, Virgo. You've gone through some things. And maybe somebody really let you down. And maybe some of the things that they say to you really change your mind this week. Oof. Let's get into your love, your romance angels here. Let's see what they've got for you. Let's get 3, please, on this for Virgo. Nice week. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh my goodness. Free yourself. So Virgo, absolutely. It's time to take back control of your life, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation. It's really about valuing yourself, caring for yourself, loving and giving to yourself as much as you love and give to other people. You are a very giving sign, just like Pisces, your polarity. And as we step into Pisces season, you're going to be feeling that more and more. This could be the one. So whoever it is that you're working with, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. You're already involved on some level. So Virgo, take that as it resonates, because I myself in this reading feel like this really speaks to a sort of a reconciliatory energy or some kind of healing coming back from somebody that really kind of let you down in the past. Finances and career are definitely part of this. That's why you've got this 10 of Pentacles. That's why you're working on some things here, because money is influencing the situation, or your work or their work is influencing the situation. So let's get an affirmation on this. Great reading though, Virgo. These are very positive cards, no doubt. Yeah, major life changes. I do feel that. There's some, you're going to get, there's something coming through for you here that's going to just change things. It's going to resurrect something. Something's coming back to life here. Time is right for major life changes, as a new lifestyle, location, or relationship brings great joy and a more trouble-free existence. And who could say no to that? Yeah. I like that one. Whew, that's a strong read for Virgo. That is. That's a whole lot of shaking going on. But it's good shaking. I like it. I like this one. All right. All right, guys. Let's see what we've got for our Libras. I don't know where Libras are. My Yuyi. Where is Yuyi? Nima, you're a Libra. Good to see you. Hope this was. All right. Let's go ahead and put Libra up. We're going to officially start. I have so many great Libra friends. They are the best. They really, truly are. You know, I have great friends of all signs, but I tell you, Libras are there for you in a pinch. They truly are. They are tried and true. They will stick with you for years and years and years. So let's see what we've got for our beautiful Libras out there. Let's see what's coming through for them in their love and romance life this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us love for Libra. Whether they're single, coupled, or in separation, no matter what their situation is, show us their energetic vibration and whatever they need to be aware of going forward this week. And Libra, as always, if this does not resonate strongly with you, check the personal placements in your natal chart, such as your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc., because you will get more messages and information by watching the readings that go along with the rest of your chart placement signs. I like this one, especially for Libra. The key word for this week is beautiful. And you know, Venus is your ruling planet, and that is all about beauty, all about love, all about aesthetics. So anything you can do, Libra, to beautify yourself, your environment, your home, your energy, that's what it's all about for you this week. And seeing the beauty in yourself and others. That, I think, is also a very important part of that. Playing music in your home, maybe buying yourself some flowers, opening the windows if it's warm enough, burning some incense or candles, taking that nice bubble bath, just doing all those. Let's see what we've got for you in your tarot, your angel tarot this week. Let's get 3 first to start out with for a Libra. Ooh, okay. Ah, very nice. Very nice. All right, first we're going to start out with the Hanged Man card. It's all about awakening, Libra. Balance, balance, balance. That is a key word for you always. So to me, that's Neptune energy. It can be a temporary pause for reflection and insight. It's the awakening where you see things from a different perspective. It can be a card of sacrifice and release of the ego, release of anything that wasn't meant to be yours that you didn't need. It can also be that in between time where you haven't completely finished one cycle and the next new cycle hasn't completely started yet. So let's get a clarifier on this Hanged Man for you, Libra. King of Swords. Ooh, and that King of Swords is ready to cut you down out of that hangman tree. I'm telling you, this is making good plans. This is strong Aquarius energy, air sign energy. So to me, it's really encouraging you to release, let go of something. If you're in a love relationship, it's time to see things from the other person's perspective. You could be dealing with a Pisces or an Aquarius, very strongly represented in these cards, or you may have that energy within yourself. So it's really time, you know, to release any old emotional trauma or attachments and really come at this from a more clear, objective position and say, what is the best plan for me or them moving forward? Okay, right in the center. Ooh, we have that Four of Cups, Libra. So to me, there it is. That can be a bit of that procrastination, failing to recognize an opportunity because you're so caught up with waiting for somebody to bring you what you need. And if anybody's been putting you on hold, which may be part of what that Hanged Man energy is about, it's time to not sit around waiting under that tree. There could be something so much better than what you're focused on that you'd feel like you don't have, right? And you know how that is. Somebody keeps saying, yeah, we're going to go out. Yeah, I'm going to call you. Yeah, we're going to do that. And then they never do. If you've got somebody like that in your life, Libra, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to totally cut it off with them and have a big old, you know, argument or anything like that. But it just means that you don't have to sit waiting forever under that darn tree for them. Don't sit there and put off your life just because they're putting off you. Prioritize the ones that make you a priority, Libra. That is a very strong message with that card. And look at that. Yes, we've got that Devil card coming through with the nature. Ah, yes. This is all about the tricks and the traps of life. So don't get stuck. Don't get stuck, Libra, in that feeling. It's just about liberating yourself, freeing yourself from this feeling like I have to be stuck. I can't, you know, I can't have the happiness I want because I'm too busy waiting around on this person to come and fulfill me or this person to do the right thing. If they're not like, oh, I just can't move. Oh, I just can't do this. Look, if you want to go out and have fun and they're ignoring you and they're not giving you what you need or they're, you know, standing you up again and again, don't put up with it this week. Balance. I love this. This is the Temperance card in this deck. And so here's a little Sagittarian energy, but I also love that they call this balance because it really does bring some of your own energy into this card, Libra. It really does. Blending the ideas of others with your own to create something new. Successful compromise. Yes, the power of diversity. Self-control, patience, and balance. So I want you to balance things this week. Remember what's been difficult for you has made you stronger. This is a strong card of resilience as well. It really is. So, you know, if you've been putting up with somebody's bad behavior, if you've been waiting on them, it's your choice. You can cut yourself free if you want this week. You really can. So let's see what we've got clarifying this Temperance card for you. And we have the Magician sitting on top of this. So we've got a little Gemini, Virgo energy happening, some Mercury energy. I feel that once we get moving forward with Mercury coming out of retrograde, that's going to help y'all a lot. And I do feel that the only way that, you know, I would consider if there's a person like this that's just putting you off and standing you up and just not coming through for you again and again, you don't, if they're willing to talk to you about it, if they're willing to compromise, if they're willing to share a lot of ideas and good communication on it, that will tell you a lot. If they're not, I would just ignore it. I would ignore them. And I wouldn't chase them down too much. I would not chase them down too much. We have this 3 of Wands here underneath. So to me, that's about letting someone come to you, not you having to chase them down. And we do have the leap of faith. Yes, we do have that, the Fool card. So trust in where you're going spiritually. Don't hang yourself upside down forever. Oh yeah, this isn't just about romantic relationships, Libra. It can sometimes be about that, of course. That's what we're mostly reading. But if this is dealing with friends that don't treat you right, yeah, it's time to find some new friends. Absolutely. It's time to go out and enjoy your own company for a while and draw the right ones to you. So let's get some romance angels on this spread here for Libra, please. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. This is beautiful. Yes. Here's the retreat energy. Oh, my goodness, Libra. So whether it's with your sweetheart or a trusted friend or just on your own, it's time to take a little break from the world. It is. You might also be meditating on or reflecting on issues of codependency within any relationships. You may have somebody in your life that is struggling with an addiction as well through this, because addictions can be affecting your romantic life. And of course, codependency in a relationship can be an addiction of sorts as well, an emotional addiction where it's like, I can't function without them or without someone. So it's really about that. Give your relationship a chance. So to me, it really is about a balance of intuition. Whether or not to work on it. It really is about, are they willing to put in as much energy and effort as you are? That's a huge, huge litmus test of whether or not to go ahead with something. But this is really saying, to work on the partnership if it feels right, right? That's always the addendum that I'm going to put on it. Work on it if it feels right to you. Work on it if you feel like you're getting equal give and take and reciprocity. That's what this balance energy is about here, Libra. Equal give and take, Libra. Don't just give just because you're sweet and kind and accommodating, which Libras are. Beautify yourself, beautify your home, beautify your energy this week. This is all about you, just making yourself more awesome this week. It really is, in spite of what they may or may not be doing around you. So let's get an affirmation on this for my beautiful Libras. Manifestations. Woo! Yes, Libra. Wow, a bountiful time awaits you. Your wishes can manifest right before your eyes. And that's why I say, don't wish for the minimum. Don't accept crumbs when you deserve the whole meal. That's it. Because you're awesome. And I know you are. I have lots of Libra friends, and y'all are awesome. You can't tell me you're not. All right. Thank you for that blessing, Silver Star. I appreciate that. Yes. Love yourself, Libra. There's a lot, it almost sounds cliche, right? But it is true. Our most important relationship is with ourselves. We love others the way we are able to love ourselves or not. Yes, Krista, the whole bakery. They deserve the whole cake, not some little crummy, tiny slice. That's right. We all deserve the whole cake. We do. We do. All right, my beautiful Scorpios, how are you doing tonight? Loving my Scorpio family out there. I hope you are doing awesome. We have just started on Pisces season. That is a great, great thing for Scorpio because it is a fellow water sign. It's going to start taking you out of some of those hard squares of Aquarius and get you back into your emotional, watery flow again. So I'm very happy to let y'all know that that's coming. So dear Scorpio, let's see what we have for you in love life and romance this coming week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, and ancestors, please show us Scorpio's love and romance life for this week ahead, whether they are single, coupled, in separation, no matter what their situation may be. Show us their energies, show us their patterns and the things they need to be made aware of. And Scorpio, if this does not particularly resonate with you, check the placements of things like your Venus sign, moon sign, etc. You're going to get even more messages by watching the signs that are personally aligned with you in your chart. So please show us Scorpio. Thank you so much. Hope. Oh, yes. I think hope is going to slowly but surely start getting renewed for my Scorpios out there. I do. I know this has not been the easiest month or the easiest season for them during Aquarius time. It's been putting a lot of pressure on them. It really does bring up all those squares, that rock in a hard place. So Scorpio, I do feel that hope is being restored and renewed for you as we get into this week ahead. So let's start with 3 cards from the Angel Tarot. Let's see what's coming up for you, Scorpio, in this week ahead. Ooh, yes, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Ace of Cups. What did we say? Water sign time returning for you, Scorpio. And there it is. Big blessings in love, romance, and spirit. Absolutely a beautiful new emotional experience, romantic relationships, deep friendships improving, awakening of psychic abilities, spiritual insights, love messages, or a new home coming into view. So let's get a clarifier on this. Ace of Cups for Scorpio, please. Oh, look at that. Yes, Pisces power is on your side, Scorpio. Check it out. We have the moon card clarifying our Ace of Cups. So to me, the moon, of course, is our Pisces card. And our next full moon will be in the sign of Virgo, which is the opposite of the Pisces sun. So I would say this week brings about the beginnings of potential great healing, love being restored, faith, hope, trust and spirit being restored. For a lot of folks, I could say that the moon could also sometimes be a lack of clarity, but for you, I feel like it's putting you back in a power place. I really do. It's putting you back in a place where you just feel a lot more comfortable. That watery emotional world is your realm, and it just feels good to you. Right in the center, we have more water with our King of Cups. This is about making good emotional decisions. Yes, it is. This is about being trustworthy, honorable, devoted, knowing someone you can completely trust, situations that are safe, solid romantic relationships, right? So to me, Scorpio, if you have that in your life right now, that just gets deeper. It gets stronger. Those love relationships solidify. And if you are single, it's like you're just really rededicating yourself to the fact that this is what you want, right? You really want someone in your life that gives you that feeling of emotional stability and security. I always notice the artwork in these cards, guys. In the moon card. To me, this is the salmon of knowledge. That's what that is. And that's a very old Druidic, Celtic symbology. It's very meaningful. There's a lot of lore and meaning behind it. I recommend Google searching it. The salmon of knowledge, the salmon of wisdom. So to me, this is emotional. This is also Cancer energy. So it is about healing it. And if you're single, Scorpio, that's the feeling I have, is that you're really rededicating yourself to yourself, and you're saying, look, I'm not going to go for anybody that isn't bringing me a good emotional and spiritual experience. That's what I need. That's what I want. I want someone who's devoted, trustworthy, and all those good things. And if they're not that way, then I'm not going to play. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to stay on my throne. I'm going to stay on my throne. So let's get into a card on top of this. Let's clarify the King of Cups, please. we have the King of Cups on top of the King of Cups. What? Scorpio. Wow. Talk about eating a good dinner. Okay, Mr. King of Cups in the Green Witch Tarot is definitely hanging out with the good dinner. We talked about that in the Libra reading. It was all about don't accept the crumbs when you can have the feast, okay? I'm just saying, Scorpio, this is really to me about that. It is. It's about nourishing yourself, celebrating your own life, making good emotional decisions, coming from a place of a fully healed heart, a fully balanced psyche, and you do have intense emotions. But look at all this water. Ace of Cups, the Pisces card of the moon, the King of Cups, doubling itself up here, Scorpio. Look at all of this. This is powerful for you. I feel like this is a week. A lot of my Scorpios, you've really been through a rough time, like I said. Aquarius season hasn't been the kindest to you, and you're starting to feel like, yeah, I'm back in my groove. I'm back in my groove. Outcome card this week is our Devil card, the Ego card, right? So look at this. This is cutting through the chains, setting yourself free from anything that's trapped you, Scorpio, anything that's held you back. This is the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for any situation and make your choices that support your path to happiness. Removing yourself from addictions or unhealthy habits. It's Capricorn energy on that card, guys. So to me, Scorpio, this is a week of emotional healing, emotional freedom, and empowerment, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation from someone. I just feel like you are stepping back into your own good energy. So let's get into a clarifier for the old Devil card here. Breaking the chains. That's what it's about here. Two of Wands and making those choices, Scorpio. Fresh new doors opening, guys. Fresh new doors opening for you this week. You might be making some big decisions. Shall I stay or shall I go? Shall I stay or shall I go, Scorpio? Queen of Pentacles here. So you're also making some good decisions based on your foundations and practicality. Oh, and the Lovers card too. Big choices in love this week. Oh, word. Get in touch with your angels. Get in touch with your spirit guides, Scorpio. Listen to the voice of your intuition on this, on the decisions that you're making this week in love. Absolutely. But hope is being restored. Hope and belief, I think, in yourself and in the divine. So let's get some romance angels on this. Let's see what we've got. 3, please, for Scorpio. Yes. Aw. All right. So reconciliation is on the board. You could be working something out with someone. It could be healing some feelings with them. Oh my goodness. There's someone from the past returning for some closure. Definitely re-embrace some playfulness. Don't forget to laugh and have fun, Scorpio. It's very, very important because you're intense. You have a lot of strong energies around you. And children are part of your life this week as well. Whether it is their kids, your kids, fur kids, whatever the kids are, the children are part of this dynamic. Absolutely. And they may be weighing in on this as well, especially if you have teenage or adult children. They may be going, Mom or Dad, I don't know how I feel about this person in your life, or here's what I like about them, or here's what I don't like about them. Yeah, you could be dealing with that too for some of y'all. Let's see what we've got in your affirmations this week, Scorpio. Opportunities. Look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you, Scorpio, a stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. Oh my goodness. It's all in there. It's all in there. Oh my goodness. Yes. Family dynamics. Healing something from the past or something exciting and new coming in. What a week. What a read, Scorpio. I almost called you Pisces. because this is a lot of Pisces energy on this for you. Whew, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Scorpio, you're so watery, but you're so hot. How do you work that? How does that work? They're so hot to be so watery. My goodness. Hey, Transformation Queen. Hey, Silver Star. Hey, Markers. Gwen, good to see y'all. Just shouting you out. I know, that was a great one. Yeah, very steamy. Very steamy. But Scorpio is steamy. That's what they do. That's what Scorpio does. They're a steamy sign. That's for sure. Very sexy. Very passionate. That's our Scorpios. That is them for sure. Yep, yep, yep. That's true. Cue the cheesy, sexy saxophone music, right? Scorpio. All right, so Sagittarius. I hope my Saggies are doing great out there tonight. I hope y'all are doing wonderful. So Sagittarius, let's see what we have got for you. Speaking of fiery people in your love life this week. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us what you have for Sagittarius this week in their love and romance life. Whether they're single, coupled, or in separation, show us their energies. Show us whatever messages you want to make them aware of. And Sagittarius, as always, if this does not resonate strongly with you, you may want to check the placements in the rest of your personal natal chart, such as your moon sign, Venus sign, etc., to get more messages out of all of the readings here. Destiny is coming up for you. Now, I think, who was it that had this? Oh my goodness. It wasn't Libra. It was maybe Virgo? Yeah, I think it was Virgo. But this is a beautiful card. To me, this really gives you a feeling that you're on the right track in love, in life. I really love to see the Destiny card. It's really showing you the lines in your hands, the lines in your life, and where they are leading you forward in the future, Sagittarius. So let's get it. To me, and you know, Sagittarius, this is a little bit as well about the energy of foresight, right? The destiny, charting your path, charting your future. You may very strongly be thinking about love in relation to your life purpose, your life mission, your overall destiny, and what that means to you. So let's get some tarot on this. Let's see what the Angel Tarot is bringing through for Sagittarius. Let's start with 3, please, for this week. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Let's see what we've got. So first we've got our Page of Cups. So to me, this is the beginning of, you know, communication, beginning of emotional communication. It's sensitive, it's open-hearted. It can be messages about relationships, new emotional experiences and encounters, social invitations. So, you know, to me, the Page of Cups is always a forgiveness card too. It's like an apology card. It's like, I'm sorry about this, Sagittarius. I'm sorry I did this. I messed up. I screwed up. Can we talk about it? Can we go sit down and chat? Can we clear the air? Can we get some closure or go forward from this? So that's a very potential action for that card as well. Yes. Oh, ooh. Sagittarius, this could be a week where somebody that did you wrong or, you know, on whatever level, or didn't treat you right, or wasn't honest, or you had an argument with, is coming back to try to get back in your good graces. To me, with that 7 of Swords, you've really got to think this one through. You do. You really do. It depends on your personal situation, what they did, how big of an impact it had. but that's what I feel. For some of you, this is going to be some, and they're going to want another chance, or they're at least going to want to talk. Very much. Right in the center, more communication coming in with this Eight of Wands. Woo! So to me, the Eight of Wands is definitely those passionate, strong communications coming in. Lots of love, lots of energy. So, you know, for some of my Sagittarians, you could even be dealing with two different people. There could be somebody that's, you know, something from the past where they haven't been so cool to you and they want another chance. And there could also be someone else who is brand new or is coming on very strong or really stepping it up. This is your own energy as well, that Eight of Wands. So you might as well be making some moves towards somebody that has caught your eye. So let's see what we've got. Let's see what's clarifying this Eight of Wands. Sorry, Eight of Wands for Sagittarius, please. Yeah, and this is someone you feel very positive about. Oh my goodness, look at that 10 of Pentacles. There's somebody communicating with you or you wanting to communicate with them where this feels good. This feels like it has a real potential to stand the test of time and go the distance. So I really love seeing that 10 of Pentacles there. Love, loyalty, mutual respect, wisdom of the ages, good foundation, all of that. Outcome card this week is the Nine of Cups, Sagittarius, all about wishes being fulfilled, dreams being made good on and becoming reality. So I feel like you really do have the ability to kind of make a wish this week. Say where it is that you want your destiny to go. And if it is coming down between choosing between two people, I think the choice is kind of clear. For some of you, it's going to be someone, you know, that's more new, but it feels very positive. And for some of you, it's old skunk coming back saying, hey, Sagittarius, will you forgive me? I know I screwed up. I know I messed with you real bad. That old skunk, that's right. He might be coming around, and you gotta make your decision here, Saggy. You gotta make a choice this week. What are you gonna manifest? What are you gonna bring into reality here? Let's see what's clarifying this Nine of Cups. Three of Pentacles. I think you're going to choose the person that you feel the strongest about. You're going to choose whatever makes you feel the most grounded, solid, and stable. And you may also turn to your circle of friends or your community or people that are older and wiser than you. Whatever mentors that you have in your life, you're going to go for some advice about this. That's what I feel here. You're going to go for some advice. It's like, please, what should I do? What should I build on? Ooh. Death card. Release. Yeah, you're letting something go because you want to be happy again. You want to be happy again. There's that Three of Cups there, Saggy. Yeah. And maybe old Mr. Sneaky Skunk is just coming around for some closure, right? Yeah. So let's see what we've got coming up in your romance angels this week for you, Sag. Yep. Woo! Could be some time apart from your partner. Could be a separation that you are gaining some closure or some healing on this week with the separation card. We also have the romantic feelings card here, Sagittarius. So I would say your feelings are real. They are valid. They're worth exploring and reflecting and meditating on. We also have this forgiving and learning card. That's where I really feel as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And that could be what this is about, healing and releasing the past because you're ready to experience a much more positive, grounded, solid, and real kind of love here. Ooh, very strong. For some of y'all, you're choosing between two people. For some of y'all, you're closing one door so that you can open the next. But this is a beautiful reading. It's very clear. So let's see what we've got in your affirmations here, Sagittarius. Yep. Tough and trying times. Definitely. I do feel you're working through that. Tough times, think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. If old Seven of Swords, Mr. Sneaky is coming around, you might say, thanks, but no thanks, buddy. I'm good. I'm good. A lot of times during Mercury retrograde, energies, we get a lot of people coming in that are just there for review. It doesn't mean you got to keep them. Doesn't mean you got to keep them. Just letting you know. Hey there, Sarah. Good to see you, Sarah Sargent. Love ya. Thanks for coming and calling. We've been missing you tonight. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're staying warm. I don't know, it's cold still out there. All right, let's put these back together. Yeah. All right, guys, let's get into our next reading. We got 3 more. We got 3 more. And of course, we're up to Capricorn now. Ooh, Capricorn, hoofing it up that hill. I don't know about y'all, but this has been an intense week for me. Capricorn, it's goat time. Yes, it is, Kista. It's goat time. All right, Capricorns, let's see what we've got. We are shifting out of the Aquarian energy. We've shifted into the Sun in Pisces. Personally, I really like the energy of Pisces for you, Capricorn, because it is a water sign, and water and earth meld together very nicely in astrology. They do. So I do feel that it's going to help you to start getting a little bit more out of your intellect, out of the mental body, and more into the emotional body. So let's get into it. And we know traditionally Capricorn has a fishtail anyway. We can swim with the Pisces. We can swim with that Pisces energy. So dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, please show us Capricorn and their love and romance life for this week ahead. What are they going to be working with? Please show us whatever energies they need to be aware of, whether they are single, coupled, or in separation. Show us whatever messages they need to hear for their greatest good. And Capricorn, as always, if this does not resonate strongly with you, please check the placements in the rest of your natal chart, such as your Venus, Moon, rising sign, and watch the readings that go along with those signs as well. That will give you a fuller picture of what to expect. So please show us our Capricorns. Let's see what we've got for them. Focus on health, Capricorn. The health of yourself, the health of your body, your mind, and your personal relationships. Think about whether or not they are healthy for you. Are your relationships healing to you, or are they destructive to your health? Ooh, very strong. Very strong message already, Capricorn. So let's get into your tarot. Let's pull 3 from the Angel Tarot for Capricorn. The other thing I think about with that health card, it's like, yeah, this is cultivating, relationships with people that contribute, wow, to your health and healing. And are they healthy and healing? Do they need to be working on themselves and their own health and balance? Woo! Eat a good diet, Capricorn. Don't let sick, mentally or emotionally sick people get to you this week. It's very important. Oh yeah, here we go. Capricorn, oh my goodness. And somebody just put in oh, thank you, Sarah. Appreciate that blessing, sweetheart. Oh my goodness. So we're starting out with our Justice energy, our Libra energy coming through. Look at that with Archangel Raguel, which is very much about balance, harmony. This is a Venus ruled card as well. So in matters of the heart, You are very much looking for, you know, diplomacy, harmony, justice, fairness, equality, equal give and take, equal reciprocity. You know, stand on the side of integrity this week, Capricorn. Try to be impartial, objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see both sides of the situation, because that is important this week. Try to be fair. Try to be fair as much as you can. Let's see what we have. Clarifying the Justice card for Capricorn, please. Page of Cups. Ooh. So in emotional communication, it's time to take a very diplomatic eye. This again, because it's our Page of Cups, this could be somebody apologizing to you, Capricorn. This could really be a recognition. Somebody screwed up. Somebody kind of hurt your feelings. Somebody let you down. They probably know it, and they need to make it right. And if they don't make it right, you can just pay attention to that and realize, okay, is this healthy for me? Is this not healthy for me? Be an impartial observer. We do have our King of Fire here in the middle, our King of Wands. So to me, this is about taking the lead, getting what you want. This is Aries energy, very fiery, very powerful, motivational, inspiring, ambitious. Take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking. Yes, speak your truth. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Communicate your vision, and don't be overly sensitive to criticism, Capricorn. Ooh. I like the dragons on this throne too. I just noticed that. Look at that. I want a dragon throne. Man, that's cool. I want a dragon chair. I don't know if it's very comfy though. I think it's a comfy dragon chair. Let's get a clarifier on this King of Fire for Capricorn. That's beautiful. Capricorn getting a little fiery energy there for me this week. This is an action week for Capricorn. Oh yeah, 5 of Cups. I think this is definitely taking some action on or around something that has been challenging for you emotionally. Something that's been kind of breaking or aching at your heart. 5 of Cups is always about that. It's a choice. It's a really strong choice between the old heartbreak, things that haven't gone well, and the 2 of Cups that are still standing. You know, it's like, do you want to continue or not? Do you want to continue or not? Are you capable of leaving behind the old wounds and embracing what's still possible in a relationship? For a lot of my Capricorns, you might make a choice to leave. To be honest, some of you are going to make a big choice to leave, or let something go, or at least put something on hold, you know, Capricorn. But there is a need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing. There's a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, change in priorities, or leaving home. But to me, this is usually a card. 8 of Cups is about something that's not emotionally or spiritually fulfilling to you, and you ready to experience something better. That's really very strong. So not all, but for some of my Capricorns, you may make a choice to just say, I'm out. You know, or you're just stepping back from a relationship and really just letting it play out, especially if they have been hurtful to you, if they're not willing to compromise, if they're not willing to apologize or see the things that they've done wrong. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Let's get a clarifier on this 8 of Cups. Why is this here for Capricorn, please? Because you don't want any more chaos, drama, tears, and pain. That's it, Capricorn. Look at that. Look at that. 6 of Swords. This is a very strong decision to leave behind something that's painful, something that's been hurting your heart quite a lot, something that's been very difficult. And of course, in any relationship dynamic, we know it's not all just about us. It's about the dynamic between the 2 people. And so this is really a decision to move on or not, right? But either way, whether you stay and try to work this out or not, this is about letting go something that's painful, old, difficult, dramatic, emotionally chaotic, and has just really worn you out. Because the 6 of Swords is like, I'm making this choice to go get in the boat, call that darn taxi. I'm getting in there and I'm going to head away from the troubled waters to a place of peace, to a place of tranquility. Yeah. King, oh, we've got our King of Swords. So yeah, you're trying to make a plan this week, Capricorn. Trying to be impartial. We've got the Justice card and we've got the King of Swords. Wow. Try and make a good choice for everyone's betterment. Yeah. And Eight of Wands. So you're definitely about movement, communication. You might feel a little overwhelmed this week too. Wouldn't surprise me. Capricorns are always working hard at something. You may have a lot of work going on this week. A lot of communications flying. So let's get some love. Let's get some romance angels on this spread, please. 3 for my Capricorns. This is a deep reading, guys. This is really about you taking charge of your emotional situation this week. Wow. Anybody that's cross-watching for Capricorn, you need to be put on red alert because your goat is thinking about moving on. They may not want to move on, but they definitely don't want to be crying and fighting and feeling like they're being blamed for everything anymore. Boy, that's a message coming through. So shape up. Shape up. You might lose your goat. This week. That is what's coming through. All right, let's see 3 for Cappy, please. Yep. Oh! So for a lot of y'all Capricorns, you are dealing with a soulmate. Absolutely. That's why this is a challenge, is because this is a soulmate energy. And for some of you, you will be releasing them. For some of you, this is releasing, you know, somebody that hurt you before you got with the current soulmate, right? There's something about a past relationship that needs to be worked through. But definitely embrace a little flirtatiousness, a little fun, a little sexiness. Remember to laugh, you know? Remember to be a little more lighthearted, Capricorn. You can get so serious in love, in work, in everything. So this is reminding you again. That kind of energy, the flirt card, the playfulness card has come through a lot for us. I think this is a real reminder this week that we need to lighten the energy just because a lot of readings are pretty heavy. Absolutely. So let's see what we have going on in the affirmations for Capricorn, please. It is a love week, Capricorn. Absolutely, it is a love week. Love is in the air, a great time for commitment, taking relationships to the next level. And I feel, oh, if they are not willing to take it to the next level, the Capricorn is going to just be like, I'm out. Capricorn does not come to play. We don't. We don't come to play. We come to do it all the way or not do it at all. And then we can play. Once it's serious and once it's stable, then we can play, but not before. But not before. Focus on your health this week, Capricorn. Bring that into balance. Ask yourself that question. Is this good for my health? If the answer is no, don't do it. That's how I would make decisions this week. Yep. That's how I'm going to do it. As I drink my emergency orange juice water solution here. Yeah, with my vitamin C. Yeah, where do they go? You know, we can handle it. We can handle it. We need to be reminded to put our health and our balance first. That's very much what we need to be reminded of this week. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what we have got for you out there. I hope you guys are doing awesome. We have just wrapped up the sun in your sign, and we are now in Pisces season. So we are shifting on up into a new energy. But don't worry, we still have plenty of Aquarius energy flowing and going. So let's see what we've got. We're coming out of the Mercury retrograde as well in your sign. That's very positive and important for you as well. So let's see what we have got for you in your love life and relationships this week. Dear angels, guardians, guides, ancestors, please show us what we have for Aquarius in love and romance, whether they are single, coupled, or in separation. Please show me whatever they need to see or be made aware of and the energies that they're working with. And Aquarius, as always, if this does not resonate strongly with you, please check the placements of your other signs, whether you're rising sign, Venus sign, etc. And those will help you get more messages on these reads. Yin and Yang. Oh, and underneath we have the Dragon card. Oh my goodness. But the Yin and Yang card is coming up off the top for you, Aquarius. This is a balancing week. A little bit of Libra energy to me coming in with that Yin and Yang. This is about balancing the masculine and feminine energies and really that equal give and take. Absolutely. If things have been out of balance, Aquarius, they need to be brought into balance this week. So let's get into some tarot for you. Let's see what we've got for this, Aquarius. Ooh, and my stomach is growling. Oh my goodness. The dragon is hungry. I'm going to go make some food right after this. All right, Aquarius, let's start with 3 angel tarot cards for you and see what we have got going on this week in your love life. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, Aquarius. Got a good ending to it though, looks like. Yeah, but we're starting out with our Hermit card. So to me, the beginning of the week is very much about heart healing and self-discovery and reflection. You may need a little time to yourself. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out a spiritual mentor. Yeah, some Virgo energy. So this to me is about healing. And you may need a little time to yourself. Aquarians often do. They really have to balance between their social time and their alone time very strongly. So let's see what we've got on top of this. But I would definitely recommend, Aquarius, if you're in a relationship, just let them know. Let them know you need a little time to just relax, time to yourself. That's just an important part of your cycle and process in general in life. So let's get a clarifier on the Hermit for Aquarius. Yeah, you need, oh, similar to Capricorn, you need a time to just step away from any chaos, drama, difficulty. You really want to head to a more peaceful place. You want to move away from the troubled waters to those peaceful, tranquil streams. Yes, right in the center. Strong card for Aquarius, for all air signs, really. The Eight of Swords. This is about being stuck in your head, worries, fears, anxieties that go round and round and round, and you don't feel like you can put them down. And so this is really freeing yourself from those mental limitations, not being able to see options, solutions, answers to situations. Sometimes it's a lack of self-confidence. So it's really important to rebuild your self-confidence. Sometimes this is a fear of taking action, right? But inaction is making the situation worse. So you have to take responsibility for your life and for your decisions now with this card. So let's get a clarifier on this one for Aquarius. What's the best answer for this card? Yes, is the Three of Wands. Let the answers come to you. Don't worry so much. Oh my goodness, Aquarius, you are worrying this week like nobody's business, but this is time to not let that happen. Let the answers come to you and listen to them and take action on them, because I feel like with the Three of Wands, the ships are coming in, man. The ships are coming in. They are going to be bringing you what you need. Yeah, and if you've put in an investment, there's a return on that, and you're going to know the answer. So our outcome, this is beautiful. The Sun card is coming out, the most positive card in the tarot. So to me, it's a very blessed answer this week. You really bring through a lot of positivity, a time of joy, success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to opportunities and answers, gratitude to the divine, plans that work out well, all of that coming through. So I would say, Aquarius, the beginning of this week, take a little time for yourself, reflect, think about what you need to do, meditate on what you really want and how to be more peaceful within yourself and in your relationships. In the middle here, this is really about making this very concerted state. It's time to start changing it. And the Three of Wands is letting those worries go and let the answers come to you, and be willing to let other people weigh in on what you might need to do, because that's also someone coming to you and saying, Aquarius, have you considered this? It's like, well, no, I haven't. And then things start to really improve here with the Sun card. So let's get a clarifier on that Sun card for you. Yes, Page of Cups, Page of Cups. This is about forgiving and accepting apologies and giving apologies. Yeah, that's what it's all about. There's a lot of success here. If you stay in a more apologetic and more forgiving kind of mindset, wow, it can transform things in a very positive direction. Eight of Wands is on the bottom here. Lots of communication. Do not be willing to win at all cost, Aquarius. Pride goes before the fall, right? It's real important for everyone in this situation this week to put down their pride and their ego. It is very important. You know, it might feel good in the moment to like give a snappy comeback to something somebody says, but in the long run, it hurts them and you. And same goes if you're dealing with someone like that. Yeah, it's really time to get real, to deconstruct the ego. So let's see what we have for the romance angels. This is a bit intense, isn't it? Yeah. 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 Look at this honeymoon card here, Aquarius. So enjoy the bliss of time together. You really do need this. Like, you really need some one-on-one time. And I would say you need this for yourself, and you also need it with your partner or potential love partner if you're single, right? But if you're with somebody, you really do need like this one-on-one, you know, time to just relax and enjoy life. And if you're not able to be with them, or you're in a long distance relationship, it's like, gotta figure something out. Gotta figure something out. Make a plan for it. Getting to know each other is really important. I think, honestly, whether you're single, coupled, or in separation, or in a long distance relationship, this card is really important. Because I feel, you know, that all humans, all of us have infinite depth. You never stop getting to know each other. You never stop. I don't care if you've known someone 10, 20, however many years. You're still going to be learning things about each other, and this reminds you. Maybe you think you know everything about your partner, but you don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's time to reconnect. Start to get to know each other. Because as you reveal your innermost self, your innermost secrets, your vulnerabilities, your bond deepens. Your bond deepens. And a lot of this ego stuff that we're talking about deconstructing, it starts to melt. And so here we go in the outcome. It's safe for you to love. I feel like either you or them might be afraid to open up your heart a little more, especially if you've been through some things, if you've been through some hurtful situations, or if you've hurt each other, which is kind of inevitable in any relationship. You know, this is reminding you that it is safe for you to love this person. It is. And it's safe for them to love you, right? Wow. This is an incredible reading. I do feel like if you play this right, and you work through this energy correctly, Aquarius, this can be an extremely positive week. You know, but if you stay in those worries and fears and anxieties, and you're not willing to kind of let that down, it's gonna keep being tough until you do. And you might miss the opportunity. So just keep that in mind. So let's get into the affirmation here. This is a powerful reading. Balance, 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 Aquarius. Capricorn had a similar message about balance. Very strong. And their luck is on your side. Look at that. Yes, it is. So a sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Excellent time for networking. I just feel like you can definitely snatch a victory from the jaws of defeat here. I really do. I really do with this reading. But it takes being balanced, focusing on healing yourself, as well as healing the relationship. It actually has, we know that's true. It's always more to do with healing ourselves than it is to working on the other person. It's like, instead of working on them, work on you. And then when you come back together, you're both going to be a lot better. That is always the way it is. Yeah. All right. All right, Pisces. And thank you so much for that blessing, Angela. I think that's who, yes, Angela J. Thank you, sweetheart. That was beautiful. Thank you. I hope everyone is having an awesome time out there in the chat. And certainly not least, our baby sharks. That's right, Krista. Our baby shark. Do, 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 do. Yes, Pisces, happy birthday to all my Pisces folks out there. Whether you have already celebrated a birthday or not, we just started the sun's journey in your sign last night, so very excited for that. Let's see what we have for you, Pisces. Venus is coming up in your sign next week too, so we do have some nice energy moving. Pisces is such a sign of love and empathy and compassion. It's very sweet, it's very romantic, poetic, musical, all of that. So let's get into Pisces, please. Spirit, angels, ancestors, beings of light, guardians, what do we have for love and romance this week for our Pisces folks out there? And this can be for whether they are single, coupled, or in separation. Show us whatever energies they're working with, messages they need to be aware of. And Pisces, if this doesn't resonate with you, just check the placements in your personal natal chart, such as your moon sign, Venus sign, rising sign, etc. You will get more messages out of these readings by looking at the readings for the other signs that are in your chart as well. They all play a part into your particular personality and life destiny. Oh, Pisces, Paradise is your card, your key theme this week. So I want you to stay in a good emotional mindset, in an emotional and mental mindset of paradise, Pisces. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, it is time to stay in a mindset of paradise and enjoy. So let's get into some angel tarot on this, Pisces, for you. Let's start out with 3 for this week ahead. I knew that card was coming. Wow, I could feel it. I could feel it. All right, so Pisces, we are starting out with our death card, our release card, which is the same as the death card in this particular deck. It is about transformation. It is about turning something loose this week. Endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that are holding you back, and usually a big spiritual or life transformation. So let's see what we've got coming up in your clarifications. Let's clarify this death card here, the Scorpio energy here for Pisces, please. Woo! Yes, 3 of Wands. I feel like this is almost inevitable, Pisces. There's been changes that you know are coming. The Three of Wands. This is all about the ships coming in, return of energy. If you've been working on your personal transformation, growth, or release of something in your life, this is coming. Like, this is coming. This is on the way this week. These big transformations and life changes. Right in the center, we have got the 7 of Pentacles, Pisces. So this is all about slow and steady work. This is reaping what you sow, right? This is like, I've planted this, I've watered it, I've cultivated it, and finally it's starting to grow for me here. So it's seeds well planted, efforts or investments that are rewarded for the future. So let's see what's clarifying this card for you, Pisces. Yes, and I would say that you are definitely working on some powerful transformations and release indeed with the Oak King, which is the same as the Hanged Man in the Screen Witch Tarot. This is one of your power cards, by the way, Pisces, because it's ruled by Neptune, which is your ruling planet. That is the Hanged Man card, so that's one of your strong cards in the tarot. And to me, this is about release of anything that is not serving you well. It's release of ego. It's sacrifice of something that just needs to be, transformed, needs to be healed. Seeing things from a different perspective as well. And it's something you've been working at very much. And you may have felt for a long time, or even right now this week, that it's not the most comfortable position. It's not the easiest transformation. It's not the easiest part of your life, right? Because it can be uncomfortable hanging upside down like that. But there's a reason for it, right? In the tradition of this card, this was Odin hanging from the world tree to gain his spiritual enlightenment. And he had to go through that trial of hanging upside down. Yeah. So it's like going through a difficult time to get to a higher place of enlightenment and ascension. And so when it comes to your love life, wow, I mean, this is really going to the next level here, Pisces, and coming into the 10 of Cups, another very powerful card for you, very gorgeous, very excellent water sign energy on this. Happy marriages, happy outcomes, emotional contentment, loving relationships. It's really beautiful. People that you can trust, right? It's really that ultimate bliss, kind of card. But boy, it doesn't come easily, right? It doesn't come as a result of you not doing anything. It comes as a result of you having gone through some major death cycles, transformations, huge, elements of you releasing things that just needed to go. Maybe great personal loss as well, but you've been working through it the best you can. You really have. You've really been working with it, because that 7 of Pentacles shows me that you've been patient about it. It's like you haven't given up, and you really do have beautiful things on the horizon, and you're really maybe starting to see that this week. It's like, wow, all this heavy stuff that I've gone through hasn't been for nothing. It hasn't been for nothing. It's really to get you to this beautiful place where you can have the kind of relationship that you want. You can have the kind of emotional experience that you desire. So let's get a clarifier on this 10 of Cups for you. And look at that. Your other power card is coming out here, Pisces. The Moon card. You're the Moon and the Hanged Man both. And this is the Pisces card of the major arcana, is the Moon. So I do feel you're stepping very much into your power this week, Pisces. And a lot of your power is your flexibility. It's your compassion. It's your adaptability as well. That ability to go from one cycle of life to the next cycle of life. We have that salmon of knowledge and wisdom springing from the water in this card. So I really do feel whatever your death cycles, the transformation cycles you've gone through, wow, I mean, you have really, you're surmounting so much. Look at this, Knight of Wands on the bottom. That means you're really moving forward. You're moving forward. And the 9 of Swords, to me, you are moving forward from a lot of that anxiety, the pain, the fears, the sleepless nights, all of that stuff. And going to a place of greater strength, greater enlightenment, stepping down out of this Hanged Man trees, this Neptune card, going into your full power of that Moon, clarifying anything that was confusing, being able to see the truth, and yeah, just feeling more empowered, feeling more yourself. That could also be quite a result of the sun moving into your sign. Yeah, just last night. So let's see some romance angels on this for our Pisces. Let's get 3 cards on this, please. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Love yourself first, Pisces. Oh, That is such a positive message for anyone, but especially for Pisces, because they tend to give so much more than they receive a lot of the time. But when you are self-respecting yourself, this makes you more romantically attractive, and it really just feeds your soul. We also have the unrequited love card, so there could be a relationship that hasn't quite come together yet, or you may be choosing to let it go. You may say, this person doesn't love me as much as I want them to love me, right? And I'm going to step away from that. I'm going to choose to love myself first. And we also have the wedding card. So to me, this could be dealing with a legal divorce, a legal marriage, or it could even be a divorce that ends up leading to a better marriage or a better connection, right? Oh my goodness, Pisces, what a dynamic read for you tonight. Let's get an affirmation on this, please, Spirit. Yeah, major life change. Major life changes, yes. Time is right for major life change as a new life, location, or relationship brings great joy and a more trouble-free existence. Can you believe that? Oh my God. This is a great read. I mean, major life change was the affirmation, and you have the Death card, which is one of the biggest major life change cards in the tarot, of course. Tragic or tough for a little while. Oh my goodness. Yes. I mean, yeah. Wow. Daisy in the chat just said it. And she's a Pisces. She says she's working on a divorce so that she can move forward, be with her twin, be with her soulmate, be with someone that's truly meant for her. And that's what this looks like to me. It really does, because this is what it's about. This is about moving forward to something that's really, truly good for you. Something that, you know, empowers you, makes you feel happy. And even, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. I love to see it, Daisy. It fits right into this reading for Pisces. It truly does. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, you're going to feel so much freer. You're going to feel transformed. She's going to be coming right down out of that hanged man tree. That's it. She's been through it for enough time. 7-year cycles, right? That's intense. Yeah, 7-year cycles can be big ones, because 7 years is what it takes. Let me show you in the chart. So when we look at an astrology chart, we can, you know, draw a cross through it, okay? And so each one of these houses that are on the 1st, the 4th, the 7th, and the 10th, if you draw a line right through it, those are the angular houses in the astrology wheel, and you feel them more strongly. And guess what? It takes Saturn, our planet of karma, age, responsibilities, and foundations. It takes 7 years for it to go through one section, right? One of these 4 sections. And so that's why many times you'll hear things like the 7-year itch, or these 7-year cycles, or that idea that our whole body resets every 7 years, which isn't actually totally true. That's a kind of urban myth. But the reason that people associate that with that 7 years, it's because of Saturn. And so when you've gone through a really tough cycle for 7 years, many times it really symbolizes the end of something that's a very strong struggle that you have kind of stuck with. Or it's that time, like I said, 7-year itch. It's like, you know, it's time for me to get out of this. Yeah. Wow, Daisy, that's incredible. That's an incredible story. I mean, that to me is exactly what not only that reading was very much about, but very much what your personal energy would be about if it's been like this 7-year limbo, 7-year, you know, thing that you've been going through. Because that's a really common thing in astrology, is those 7-year cycles. That's why, you know, like in a marriage or a serious relationship, you know, they talk about the 7-year itch, because 7 years is when you hit that Saturn square to where it was when you started it. And it's like, shall we continue or shall we not? Are we sick of each other or are we not? It's usually when you'll hit the most major challenges in a relationship or a business or a situation is around that 7-year marker. Yeah. And it's all astrological timing. It's just planetary energy timing. You know, it takes Saturn 7 years to square itself from the time it started. Simple as that. So yeah, that's why we run into those 7-year patterns. None of us are really exempt from it. But yeah, we're definitely in your corner, Daisy, and I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you. My mom is born on the 7th, January 7th. She loves that number. She loves the number 7. That's my personal life path year number. Actually, this year is 7. My permanent life path is 8, but this is a 7 year for me. All right, guys. Well, these were great. I absolutely was blown away by these reads tonight. Yeah. Aww. Oh, yay, Daisy. I'm glad you came by and hung out with us. Yeah. Happy birthday coming up for you Pisces folks, for all my mermaids and mermens. Aww. So guys, thank you as always for joining me, everyone. This was an awesome night. Great to return back to the Fire Dragon readings. So let's see what we're doing. We're doing Sunday is coming up. Sunday will be Spirit Animal Sunday. That will be Sunday, always our Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Fire Dragon Friday is always Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So those are always on the schedule for live streams. Do be sure, of course, as always, to give this a like up. Share it with your friends if you feel that they would enjoy these readings. And I will be putting timestamps up a little bit later on these so that you can just, put it in. It'll be in the comments. And when you want to just watch your sign or a specific sign, you can just click on the timestamp. It'll take you right to it. So as always, thank you so much for your contribution. Thank you, Krista, for moderating. You did a great job tonight, sweetheart. And I really appreciate everyone out there. I can't wait to see y'all again. And yeah, let's see what comes up on Sunday with our spirit animals. That's always a blast, everyone. It is always fun times. So I hope you stay well. I'll see you in just a couple of days. And be well, everyone. Take good care.